What's going on, Helldivers? Today we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest meta build if you're looking to take on Automatons. I'm not a bug guy because I don't like getting sick often, but I actually do have a cold right now, so excuse the voice. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's talk about this build. Let's go over here to the armory and discuss how to gear out your weaponry and armor. So armor is the easiest. If you go right here to the armor, my recommendation here would be the DP40 Hero of the Federation armor. The light armor for most missions is going to be a little too light, and the heavy armor is going to be a little too heavy. So light armor, if you don't know, you get 50 armor rating. You get a little bit more speed, but I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. With the heavy armor rating, you get 150 armor, and you're not getting really much speed at all. The heavy armor, it will work in a pinch, or if you're doing something like an extermination mission where you don't need to move too much. Light armor is also pretty good if you're looking to be nimble, more of a stealth build. But for your generic sort of mission run, I'm recommending this one, the DP40 Hero of the Federation. So it's got 100 armor rating, which is 50 less than some of these other medium level armors. This one has 150. But if you look at this armor passive, the nice thing about this passive is there's a 50% chance not to die when taking lethal damage, and it prevents all damage from bleeding if chest hemorrhages. These are two really powerful attributes, and they can keep you on the field and out of a pod. Now, when it comes to the helmet and cape, it really doesn't matter. Pick something that looks awesome. Now, let's go over to the weaponry. So the weaponry here actually is key. You're looking at this weaponry right now, and you're probably wondering what's going on. So for the grenade, it's not really a big deal, honestly. If you go with the frag, high explosive, or impact, any of those is going to work. Personally, I like the impact grenades because it detonates on the first impact. You know where you're aiming. If you hit it right, it's going to blow up. If you're looking to get things in holes. Now let's head over to secondary. When it comes to pistols, you've got these two pistols. I like this one just because it shoots fast, and faster is better, despite what people tell me. Faster is better, and I'm sticking to it. Now let's go over the guns, because this is going to be an interesting choice for a lot of you. I'm picking the submachine gun. Now I want to do this without using any of the warbond guns, because I don't really have any warbonds right now. Choice and super credit fund issues. No, but I just don't have any war bonds right now, and I want to do this build without using any war bonds for those of you who haven't bought all the bonds. This is what I like, the SMG37 Defender. And the reason I'm picking this gun specifically is because it's one-handed. There is another option. You could go with something like a shotgun. The SG8 Punisher is a really good gun for taking on bots, especially if you're lower levels. You're not looking to do a hell dive. You're looking to just, you know, have some fun with it, not really want to sweat your butt off every time. SG8 Punisher, it's a pretty good gun. It's solid. I like that, to be honest, too. And any of these can work, but SG8 Punisher, that's a good one. But my recommendation overall, the one that I've had sort of the best luck with, would be the SMG37 Defender. And there's a pretty obvious reason for that. Let's go into it, because probably a lot of people right now are wondering what serial overdrive is on. And the answer, nothing right now, but generally a lot of insanity. So now when we go into the loadout, here's what you're going to be picking for your loadout. First of all, I love these 500 kg bombs. One, because they make me feel light, and two, because they're really great at taking out those big bad bosses. In addition, I love a cluster bomb too, because that's good for sort of when you get a lot of enemies coming at you all at once. Big bomb, cluster bomb, pretty easy pick right here. My next pick that's probably going to throw some people off, and this would be the ballistic shield backpack. The reason for this is it has a pretty long cooldown, but the nice thing with this backpack is if something's shooting at you and you've got it on your back, it will provide you with armor. And again, on the front with that SMG, it is super powerful. If you're looking to sort of break your way into a place, put that shield in front of you and just go at it. It's going to take a lot to take you down. You just keep going, you're armored up, you're good to go pretty much. That shield makes you invincible, especially when it comes to bots. Bugs, it's not that great. Bots, right on. Now, when it comes to the fourth thing that you're going to pick, it really depends on the mission and everything like that. If I'm doing something that's a little bit more defensive, I do like to go to with mortars if I think that's something that my team can work with. If I think people are going to be going all over the place, it's better to go with, you know, a machine gun or something like that. The anti-tank guns, those are my weakness. Those are my weakness. I love seeing those ships go down, especially those Automaton ships. So I do tend to bring anti-tank guns with me a lot of the time. It's not the best pick, but it gives me that special feeling in my heart. Now, let's discuss the boosters. With boosters, I personally, I always like to go with the resist injury. That's pretty good. If you've got a bit more terrain to traverse, muscle enhancement, that's decent. And otherwise, just pick something. It really doesn't matter. That would be my meta build for Helldivers 2. If you got any questions, comments, or things that you think I did wrong, please feel free to comment down below. And if you don't have anything to say, just look below because I'm sure someone's going to have a better loadout than me. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep spreading democracy just like those cheeks.